Hey everybody, Jay Lugo with Skybomb. Just waiting for some people to come in, giving you a live update of the helicopter tour industry, my um, life in the helicopter industry currently. See, I got one watching already, so we'll say hello. See if we can keep the audience. If not, just jump right into the spill. But just give it a few more seconds for more people to come in, and I'll jump right into it. Do watching, that's good. You guys know the drill. Type in any questions that you may have, and I'll go ahead and address them as I going through my little spiel. But let's get started. I believe just starting my third week in the helicopter tour industry. Just worked 5 days in a row, which that's the normal work week. Hey Nini, how you doing? Thanks for watching. That's the normal work week, but unfortunately, this is not the normal job. So my day kind of entails on waking up very early because I still have to study for the fundamentals of flight instruction test that I'm going to be taking here shortly. Then I get on the way, and it takes about 160 miles round trip. So it's 80 miles to go to work. I take kind of the longer route and go. Usually, I get there by 7:30, 7:30 at the latest. Usually even earlier, but I have to leave early to beat the Central Florida traffic. So that's the idea there. So I usually get to work and just kind of pull out the helicopter, give it a quick wash, uh, clean the interior, things like that. So that's how the day begins. And then if we have some tours lined up, then we start kind of doing tours. If not, we'll kind of, if we have training where I'll be flying and stuff, we'll get briefed to training and then go train for, it's usually short periods of time. I mean, I have my hours, so it's not really about the hours. It's more about the procedures, the things that we're going to be doing. So we kind of go over all that stuff. Um, so that's pretty much the perspective there. Now, so as far as the hours, the dealing with people that come in and stuff, I mean, it is a little bit different than what I was used to in EMS fire, where we had our dispatches and stuff. Sometimes we'll get an influx of people. I mean, this is a very fun activity. So everybody wants to come out and get a flight, and sometimes it's you have to really manage how that's done. Usually we'll have reservations that are made ahead of time, but then we can also take walk-ins. So you're juggling between reservations, walk-ins, and then we also do videos. So you're juggling between showing the video, and then if the video is sold, and then sending that video to the proper uh, place, and then after that you want also, or before that, obviously taking payment of all these tours. So you're doing a lot of juggling. So it's a very interesting workplace, to say the least. I'm kind of, I'm definitely the oldest working in this. A lot of younger people, age ranges from 26, 23, 26. I think the guy that's close to my age is 31, so still pretty young relatively. And but it's been interesting for sure. But as the title indicated, so burnout, right? So I guess one of the people working there, I think, they've reached a burnout point. Yesterday, they just inexplicably decided to just up and quit. And then when I was going over to get fuel and some supplies, like we give water for people that are waiting for the ride. Um, so pretty much while we're while I was getting that, this person called me, said they were done, they were quitting, what have you. Told me where they were going to leave their key and pretty much walked out, you know. And then as I was pulling up, the person was still there. I guess they were on the phone. Don't know really what happened, but then I had some words with this individual outside and just pretty much say, hey, listen, you're burned out. I get it. And just don't go home, relax, you know. And I thought that was the end of that, but then he just continued to linger around the workplace, just, grabbing stuff slowly. And he was there throughout most of the day, very awkwardly, for everybody involved. That I don't know what this person, what they're going through, how their state of mind is going on, and things like that. So it was a very weird situation, to say the least. Here we were trying to run operations, and it was just awkward to deal with that. And I said it a few times, like, yeah, we got this. Go home, relax, whatever. But once I saw that this person wasn't going anywhere, I was like, okay, well, I still got to do it. Still got a job to do. So I just focused on my job, but kind of watching him, like, to see what they were going to do if they were, you never know with the people nowadays. And it was just a very awkward situation to be in. So I have some time off, thank God, and hopefully all this gets sorted out. But but to address the burnout, this person was obviously burned out, and I told this person that I don't want to block the Harlan helicopters. Do a little promo for John East, anytime I can. But anyways, this person was obviously burned out, and I told this person that maybe they took on more responsibility than they should have. Now, what I've noticed with these younger people is that they don't know how to say no, and these are things that you learn when you get older, that they feel like if they say no, or they can't meet a task, then they're going to disappoint somebody. You can only work within your capabilities. Now, if you start making commitments and trying to be the go-to person, and you exhaust yourself to no avail, to where you just no longer functioning, then you're not going to be good to the company or the organization or the operation, what have you. So it's very important for people to be able to say no, to be able to get the rest that they need, and to be able to function at 100%, or at a level of adequate performance. And this is just by rest. You can't be at work 24/7. It's impossible. It's mentally draining. It is not sustainable. So I guess my point there is for people to know their limitations and know how to say no, or say, hey, I need time off, or what have you. I know that there's bills to be paid and things like that, but if you feel like you're burning out, then your health is more important than your mental health, physical health, everything is more important than money at the end of the day. So uh, do yourself a favor and really do a self check, self annihilation. And if your heart is not into what you're doing, you have to maybe reconsider another another avenue. So um, it's happened to a lot of us. We get burned out, no longer become interest or are interested in the things that jobs, activities, things like that. So and that's okay. This is totally normal. So but don't get to the point to where you're walking out of a job because you weren't able to say no, to say, I need time off. I need, you can't be the go-to guy or gal 24/7. It's just not sustainable. So, I mean, some people can, but me personally, no. I need my time off. So, and that's kind of what I think happened with this person, that they burned out. They tried and tried and tried, and they just never, achieved what they wanted. So I hope the very best for this person in the future. Um, they're a bright individual, and I think they'd be able to achieve their goals. But behaviors and ways of acting um, like this, especially when you're younger, um, everybody's watching always, and before you know it, you get a reputation. So in order not to do that, you have to really curtail and watch what you say and you do. And you know, walking out of a job, it's just not the right thing to do. It's before you even do that, you get to that point, you should definitely request the time off and definitely modify some things, or just go ahead and write that letter of resignation. Say, you know what, thank you for the opportunity, but at this time, it's it's my time to go. And so, and nobody's gonna fault you for that. But when you kind of do things like this, that kind of um, weird out people for the rest of the day, it's unusual and definitely concerning. And so it's better to go ahead and, if you made the decision, go ahead and stick with it. Don't be in that middle, like, oh, maybe I'll do the right thing, or whatever it is that you told yourself that is going to make this situation better. Because I think when you make drastic decisions like that, um, you know, ship has sailed. You know, words came out of your mouth. You basically showed your cards or what have you, and now it's a trust situation. Now, to me, if I was an owner, I'd be like, would I trust this person to operate my machine? Are they in the right state of mind? Things like that. I'd be very wary of it. So, so yeah, I mean, that's kind of where I'm getting at, when I'm talking about burnout. So everybody's pretty quiet. Nini, thanks for watching Jamaica. Their watch is pretty quiet, but this is gonna get posted anyways. I just edited R44 tour training and should be coming online. It was processing, so hopefully that gets watched. Video before that, an observation flight, went into YouTube Shorts, and and did very, very well. And so I'm hoping that this R44 tour training does pretty well. I'm gonna try to bring my GoPro, my personal GoPro, and start recording facing out of the aircraft. That way you can see what I'm seeing also. So it should be pretty interesting to watch here. So, but like I said, I've been pretty busy. Solid. Probably over 100 hours already of work, and then training between and commuting the 160 miles each day. So definitely don't have as much time to edit as I used to, but um, trying to make it work, trying to keep the audience and keep documenting what I'm doing, especially with these R44 tours, because there's nothing out there. I mean, I know I have a lot of friends in the industry that, you know, will tell me things, but for the person that has just gotten their commercial instrument CFI ticket that is looking to do tours, there's really nothing for them to kind of look up on YouTube or anything like that. So I'm trying to document a little bit of it and just, you know, uh, just for entertainment value or research value or what have you. So, but pretty much that's it for me, ladies and gents. You got any questions? You got any comments? Please comment down below. Also, be looking at my Instagram. Same thing, SKYBOM, Skybomb. I'm posting a lot of in the mornings. I'll take a lot of pictures and post those pictures, little short videos, reels, what have you. I know Nini already followed me on Instagram, and I followed her. So, but if anybody's interested in that, and then also I'll tell you, LinkedIn, it's been growing like crazy, over 250 some connections. You can find me under there as Jay Lugo, JayLugo. If you want to connect, any industry, what have you, I'll look at the connection request and we'll kind of go from there. But as always, this has been Jay Lugo from Skybomb signing out. Take care, guys. See ya.